Dani. Would you believe that this is not my first time seeing Dani today?
We're so famous. I'm so popular with one another.
I know. We're so back, guys. Hello. I am so glad to be back doing this show. This was I wasn't lying when I said like this is actually one of the highlights of my week. Unfortunately, just the world just fell apart towards the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just got it got crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. And you know what? And I think I made like a conscious decision that I ain't do a shit till Kenny Omega come back.
I meant that on my work life, my personal life, my dating life. Everything's on hold.
I really meant that. And so it's really cool to be back. We're doing the show independently now.
And let me just say, good morning, America, and the world, and it's time. But yeah, like Lyric said, the show's independent now. Shout out to those who helped us get here at the same time. Here we are. So yeah, so just a little note that we could use all of y'all's help in boosting the numbers back up, all of y'all's help in tell your friends, tell a friend that we're fun, that it's cunty, and yeah, so just help us out there. Sorry, Lyric, go ahead.
No, I'm really glad that you said that. I was going to say like why we decided to take the show independently. And it's not anything. And I would like to say like, thank you Body Slam for originally giving like, us the opportunity this year. And I've been talking to a lot of other female creators in wrestling. And I think a shift needs to occur. And I think Dani agrees. And the shift starts with us. And that means I think we're not waiting around for opportunities. We're creating them. We're building space. Go ahead.
Well, I was just to say, and we're gonna own it. Yeah, you don't get a cut of any potential money, and that's like no slight to any platform, in particular. It's just a general like, well, Black Girl Wrestling exists. What are we doing this for other people for?
Exactly.
So INDEPENT.
Do you know what that means? Yeah, and I think like it's really important like for women right now to like do their own thing and create spaces for women. Like unless you live under a rock, wrestling is full of weirdos. There are very few safe spaces for women to hear women's opinions and don't get me wrong, we have a lot of male viewers and we love y'all too.
Not as much.
No way. But this is still Barbie land. But it's really important to us to like build our own spaces. We are going to be doing some other stuff this year. This month specifically, we recorded an interview. We did earlier today that we're really excited about. And we're considering even doing something we are back for good. We're
back for good, baby.
And we're probably going to do something next week for Grand Slam Australia. Y'all think y'all was going to put Kenny and Takeshita in a match and we wasn't going to be there? Be for real.
Baby, I'm so my ass hurts. We are here. But you know what else? And another thing. No, I was just gonna say, right? Like, I think that we should add a segment to this show that's like full on like weirdo of the week. Like, I want to read a strange DM that I've gotten.
You know what? I think that would be a great idea. Now that we're independent, I think we could do that.
Whatever, I would have done it on Body Slam, but Lyric is a professional, so
we should read the You know what? I think we can start. Remember that screenshot you sent me the other day about what somebody tweeted you? Or what was it? Did somebody send you?
Guys.
I can read mine.
I'll do a PSA before we get into this. basketball? Of course I watch basketball. I'm from the state where we grow basketball. But my point being, I
watch basketball as well. I watch
Me-
women's basketball, Gamecock women's basketball. Continue. Sorry.
Well, me too. I'm a South Carolina fan before I'm anything when it comes to women's basketball. Dawn Staley, that's my girl. You know what? We were always independent in the sense that nobody was ever paying us.
You know what? And speaking of pay, we're gonna put our cash apps right down here.
Oh my god! But I was gonna say, story time, guys. Okay. I got a DM the other day, and this person was basically, long story short, they were like, "I reported you for being a scammer." I was like, "The fuck." I'm a lot of things. I'm loud. I can be a bitch. Incredibly self-sufficient. Super pretty, super fun. I'm not a scammer. I don't even sell anything. So if you get any kind of message from any kind of person insinuating that I or Black Girl Wrestling are selling anything, I'm not selling merch, I'm not selling anything like that, and I personally sure as hell am not selling something, if you know what I mean. So don't spend your hard-earned money on something you will never get. Thank you.
Real.
Looking to the Lakers is crazy for AD.
No, that's actually insane. Everybody should be afraid. Nobody's job is
me.
You got
me. Anyway.
Here's some weird Instagram comments I got last week. One, somebody commented under my post where basically I was talking about being on the PWI Women's 250 committee. Keep in mind that post is like 4 months old to 4 months old. Responded, damn. Is your influence part of the reason why Roxanne Perez didn't crack the top 10? And then another comment is under when I posted about all the interviews I'd had for the year, said thank you to everybody. It said, would you ever even contemplate the possibility of interviewing somebody from WWE? So that's my weirdo of the week.
Let me stop you right there. Suck my dick.
I also
shut the fuck up.
Also, too, I think, and I've said this on this show before, but like there are like a million WWE content creators. In fact, like they out ratio me like probably 12-1. Why
you don't need me?
Why don't you don't need me?
You don't need me there. Y'all got that?
You have so many people. Why? Anyway, we do have a hard stop tonight. Unfortunately, this is going to be a short show. But unfortunately for you, but fortunately for me.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them.
You said fortunately for me.
But I didn't mean like you. I meant like them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen me so much today. The fact that you want to see me more, it actually makes me feel so good about myself.
God forbid a bitch want friends. My God.
But I have an interview about after this. I'm really excited about.
She's so famous, guys. She's too famous for us.
I'm not famous. Trust me. If I was
Young Bucks retweet, and she's been different ever since. Notice how the Dynamite Book went away coincidentally following that retweet.
When I get brand new, I'm not gonna say anything, but there will be signs. There will be signs. And I want you to be so prepared because it's about to get crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Well, I got a lot to say. Go ahead. Go. No, you're not.
Oh, I was going to just go ahead and get into the show, but
that's what I meant.
Okay, yes. So cool. You know what? I think we should start off with mission statements of before all this, where do you currently stand on AEW in 2025?
AEW in 2025 is like that cousin that you can't convince to go to rehab. Like you love them and you want to see them as the best version of themselves. And you keep saying, man, you got a problem. You got to deal with that. And they're just like, no, it's all right. It's all right. I can handle it myself. I'm going to work on me. And it's like, no, you need a professional intervention. You need somebody else to help you out here. You're not seeing what we're seeing. That's
you're
right.
Also 100. You know, you're 100% correct. I ain't gonna lie. I saw something drop today. And I think it was meant to be like a compliment, but I said, "Oh my God, what are they doing in there?" Jimmy Jacobs did an interview today and basically was saying, like, when he worked at AEW, he said, "Yeah, me and Toni used to be in the car all the time, just listening to podcast after podcast episode from Jim Cornette," and I'm like, "Fuck, brother,
Tony Khan,
please,
Tony Khan, look me dead in my fucking eyes right now.
You got all this money and you could do literally anything else. I'm talking about anything else."
Imagine being a billionaire and be like, you know what I should do today?
Lord, I will never waste your blessings that way.
It's not, oh, let me get some bitches. It's not, oh, let me go out on a mega yacht. It's, you know what would be great here?
Especially after I saw his dad's yacht today. I'm like,
why would you ever do anything else? Can I say something though?
This is an anti-capitalist rant.
Oh, no, I mean, it can be. No, my point was more so like, right? Like, if you're going to sit and listen to podcasts all day, can it at least
I was serious, but shit, I guess. My fault, gang.
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
You can't listen to that girl.
Honest answer, I forgot. But but my point being, if you're gonna sit there and listen to podcasts all day, wouldn't you want it to be from someone who was I was like, should I say this stuff? But absolutely I should say this stuff. Jim Cornette hasn't had a good take the whole time I've been alive. Give it up. Give it up. Wrap it up.
I will give the benefit of the doubt here.
Stop giving men the benefit of the doubt.
No, just hear me out. Jim Cornette, I'm not even going to say I think. Jim Cornette is one of the greatest wrestling historians that's still alive. Like, as far as like wrestling history, particularly when it comes to like the 60s through the 80s, he is one of the greatest wrestling historians.
And I'm going to stop you right there.
I was going to say, his opinion on anything after probably 1985 is just null and void.
1985, folks. Conceptualize that.
We're in 2025.
Do you know how many Olympics we've been through?
I was born in 1998. Like, when I say so, like,
I was born in 2002, guys. We're a whole different millennium.
Like, we're not even like, we're like 2 generations removed from that.
And you know what? I gotta be honest. I don't even give a fuck about that. Because if you're a shit person, then to me, I don't care how objectively good your opinions might be. They're still shit because you're shit. So Jim Cornette, I don't know you. I don't care to. I think that everything you have to say is bullshit. And I think that way too many people in this fucking industry love to sit here and glaze niggas like you just because you've been around a long time. Loud and wrong. Shut the fuck up, bald ass bitch.
Oh, I like that.
Anyway, so Dynamite was great. The first half.
I like that. Give him one of these.
So Tony Khan, if you're going to sit there and listen to podcasts, make it at least. Never mind.
Black girl.
Or at least somebody that I know can explain the concept of Bluetooth. If you think Jim Cornette understands,
you know what? I do want to shout out 2 people. Since we basically went on hiatus, Chloe and Jalen started a podcast. And so, like, we want to give a shout out to the girlies.
We love them.
Yes. So make sure, like, you go and tap in with them. Hey, girl. Yeah, they started a podcast, and so tap in with it. But my personal
mission, be a guest, y'all.
Yes, invite us. But I think
I've been told I'm a liability. Go ahead.
You know, my current mission, not a mission statement, but thoughts on 2025 AEW is that it's an identity crisis. You will see some of the stuff, you will see some of the most inspiring shit that you just like. Wrestling is so back. I love this. I swear to God, this is the greatest thing that ever happened. And it will immediately be followed by somebody with an AARP card. And I have had it.
Fake Burberry scarf.
I don't want to go there about age either. I don't want to go there about age because guess what? There are 50-year-olds at AEW who are hurting people. You know, that literally we hurt people. We hurt
them. Christian Cage, I'm never talking about you.
Never talking about you.
Never talking about you.
Never talking about you. What? Samoa Joe's almost 50. Shibata's 45. Yeah.
Katsura Shibata, that's a whole separate thing.
We love you.
What Aaliyah say? Anyway, go ahead.
Back and forth. That's oh, my fault. I didn't know what you call.
Oh, wait. Wait. Move on.
So there's that. I just think that right now, AEW, I think Tony's trying to keep a lot of people happy, but he also got to realize none of these people are leaving. They're not going nowhere. They just gonna huff and puff. They might stay home. But have you seen the economy? Have you seen jobs? Also, and I'm
working boots on, baby.
Everybody who think that they hopping in the WWE, have y'all seen Andrade lately?
Aw. He's having a rough enough week.
Hey, man. Bro, Andrade.
Come on, man.
Andrade. I don't like being in people's business, man. I don't.
Hey, man.
But brother. Ooh.
What's the Triple H equivalent to Guantanamo Bay?
Hey, nah. He's not even in Triple H jurisdiction. He answering to Big Ashley. That's ugh. I got man.
Speaking of guys, I just wanted to say, Charlotte Flair was sitting next to my mom on the plane to Indianapolis, and my mom she's not a fan of flying, so my mom she didn't give a fuck about this girl. Paul Catraz is crazy. So my mom is not like a wrestling fan. She could recognize maybe 10 wrestlers on the earth, and Charlotte Flair is one of them. But not this time because my mom was so worried about the plane. So she was like, yeah, first of all, Charlotte Flair took a middle seat, which respect to you, girl. And my mom was in a sling, and her and Charlotte Flair spent the whole time talking about like PT and rehab. And you know, Charlotte Flair was like, oh yeah, you know, coming back from a few injuries myself. And my mom was like, okay. Like, and then like when they were getting off the plane, like she was like, Charlotte Flair looked at my mom, was like, oh, best of luck with your rehab and everything. And my mom was like, you too. And Charlotte Flair was like, I think it went all right. And then she won the Royal Rumble. And so I really have to say that I think that Charlotte Flair got the magic touch from my mom.
I think Charlotte Flair is a beast. I think she is amazing. City Girls up by infinity. This is a great start to the year. We're so up.
It's like, honestly, I don't even care. People have been like, oh, this is her third divorce before, whatever. We don't know these people. What I do know is that it is incredibly baller to tell a man, come here.
Leave your job for me. Leave your job for me right now. Here's that bro. And this sucks for him so bad. No, like this is why it really sucks. He left right before like the CMLL partnership really took off. He had just made that return to CMLL.
Wish that was you, huh?
Like, bro, he would have been booked and busy in Arena Mexico. I'm talking about would have had like a featured match on Forbidden Door. Like he was set. He came off a great C2 run. Business had picked up, but
if you get the opportunity to ruin a man's life, take it. That's all I'll say.
So shout out to that beast. Amazing.
And thanks for being nice to my mom.
Unfortunately, and pray for Andrade. Having a hard week. Anyway, let's get into the show because
yeah, we have like 20 minutes. Okay.
So we kicked off with the Death Rider stuff. I can't pretend that I watched it.
I don't know. Jay White was there. I don't know. Don't care.
Then we went directly into Will Osprey. against the new member of the Don Callis family, who ended up being Mark Davis. Listen,
thank God.
This was one, my prediction, and two, it was booked for me. No, some people were like, I didn't want Mark Davis.
I don't care what you want.
I also understand too that like if you only watch AEW, you probably don't have a reason to be bought into Mark Davis. Actually, you really don't. But unfortunately for y'all, I don't only watch AEW. I've been rocking with Mark Davis for a very long time. I've been rocking with United Empire and Aussie Open for a very long time. Baby. In fact, I remember that New Japan Cup match that Osprey and Davis had so clearly. It was amazing. Osprey got the victory, but he got injured in that match. But yeah. And also shout out to Kyle Fletcher for getting your man in the divorce. I said, oh, Kyle Fletcher, you get all the buddies.
It's not over. I'm thinking that it's gonna have to be like a polycule situation, like, because I just can't imagine.
He's getting greedy.
You're getting really greedy.
You're getting Takeshita and Mark Davis.
If I had to say Takeshita, I wouldn't look at anything else ever. Not another human, not a TV. Like, it would just be me and him locked in.
And you know the thing about Kyle is that, if he starts being nice to Osprey again, he'll get him back too.
That's true. I mean, hey, like I said, when you got it like that, you got it like that.
When you got it like that,
And just really quickly, I have to say it. Konosuke Takeshita tweeted earlier.
Can we save that for like the actual Konosuke Takeshita part?
Oh, fine, go ahead. You and you're wanting to review wrestling.
No, I was just going to say
on our wrestling show.
we'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. That match was really good. It was fun. We had fun.
I did have fun.
It was a good sprint. Also, that last hidden blade. Also, that pile driver was disgusting.
Mm-hmm. And this was the first time in a long time I saw Osprey bounce off somebody, and I was like, I believed it. I was like, no, he got you like a little bowling pin.
Absolutely. Next, what was next after that?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm going through. Man, chill.
Well, no. Next after that, Kenny came out.
Oh,
yeah, because I got jumped.
Yes, Kenny came out, bro. I would like to say too, Omega. Bro, I was watching on the fight stream, so like the way that Kenny was so lackadaisical, I said, is a commercial going on or something? He moved on his time. He said, "Yeah, I'm ready to get back to what we was doing in 2019. How I was feeling back then." He said, "Y'all couldn't handle it. Y'all couldn't take it. Y'all couldn't take it while I was gone, and so unfortunately, I have to take my company back with my bare hands."
And baby, do it. Do you see what we've been dealing with?
We've been in the trenches. I'm not gonna lie, and it's so funny. Kenny is so funny. He be playing mind games with these boys because he just a couple weeks ago he was like, "I'll never trust you, Will Ospreay." They come in the ring. He's sitting on the rope for him. They like they doing the hand motion. I said,
"Okay,
are we back?
We're so fucking back.
Are we back?" I also like to say,
"Oh, go ahead."
Also during Dynamite, if you are chronically online, the Young Bucks changed the Avi of being the elite.
They did, but
you might be back.
I don't know about that one, but I'll circle back. Kenny Omega, I would do anything for you. Kenny Omega, this is your company. Kenny Omega, come take us back, please.
Also, why did he forget he wrestled Brian Cage? He said,
I said that. And first of all, like I said, my mom was sitting there watching Dynamite with me, and she was like, "He looks so healthy." I was like, "Ugh, I'll cry right now."
Ponytail.
But bro, then she was like, he straight up, he was like, "Yeah, my return match for AEW." No, we watched it.
Bro, did you see the crease was still in his shirt? I said, "That's fresh out the pack." I like that with the Air Force One. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. And also too, that pyro was crazy.
It was just so awkward and so Kenny Omega. It's not even funny.
It was crazy, but because it's Kenny, I said,
It was
hell
Shark
yeah. I said, hell yeah, let's do this more. I like that. Turn this
20-minute intros, $500,000 worth of pyro. I don't care if you gotta fire 80% of the roster. Let's get to it.
Yes. Up next, we had the Hurt Syndicate. They always deliver. And the Guns came back. I was actually really excited. You are Jack. Ooh, have you been lifting?
Yeah, I go to Orange Theory like 3 times a week, and now I'm like,
I learn something new about you every week.
I was gonna say, but I want to start boxing, but I'm like, I want to make sure it's an appropriate.
I'm working late because I'm a boxer.
Anyway,
the Guns are back. Austin Gunn is very good on the mic, like very good. Colton he has Austin, and that's what matters.
I can't tell them apart. So
the short one is the one. The short
I don't need to know.
Okay,
I don't need to know. They're cool though. I don't hate them. They're fine.
The ATL whole chants were fantastic.
For the Guns is crazy.
I said, bro, they came out with Mini Man. That it's getting real urban. It's gotten real urban. I ain't gonna lie. I like how. Damn it! You couldn't help yourself. We haven't even been in here 30 minutes. Oh, and then you lied on Twitter that day, talking about something I'm never going to say it again. Go to hell. Oh, I'm so sick of it. But anyway, it's nice that the tag division is rebuilding. I thought this was a classy party too, exactly. I thought this was a classy party.
Sorry, guys.
I thought this was a classy
party. My God, I'll do a no-tap apology later. I'm sorry. I don't use that word in my day-to-day life. It just slipped out, and I thought it was amongst friends. I say it in songs sometimes.
Is it okay if it's in a song, Dani? Is it okay if it's in a song? If it's just song I would like, but yes, it's nice to see the tag division rebuilding. I would like to see AEW learn how to walk and chew gum at the same time, aka have a successful tag and trios division. Because like it feels like
Southern. Not like a bad
because it feels like whenever the tag division is on up and up, the trios division is dead, or vice versa. So I would like them to learn how to
those trios belts. And
I said, bro, y'all, there are 4 belts that are not on screen right now. And there's some people, and I also want to quickly say this because like we're going to 100% run out of time. AEW fans need to stop being scared to criticize AEW. This shit sucks. Some of this shit, like, bro, I'm sorry, not having a title on screen, especially the world title, when you're converting to streaming, you're having world champions do titles for not have the physical belt with them when they doing media. This is crazy. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of these decisions are self-inflicted, and you're not any less of a fan for pointing them out. And let's just be real. I'm not a big numbers person. I hate to get into ratings, but everybody's like, oh, you're just being overcritical and stuff. Clearly, people are leaving the fandom. We can't ignore it. And I'm not saying I'm going to be one of those people, or we're going to be one of those people. But let's just be real. Some people are just not interested anymore. And I do think like a lot of it is because like they just wanted WWE to be better. Some people got stuff going on in their lives, but a lot of it is the fact that like,
what the hell are you doing? I will never, ever, ever in 100 million badillion fucking years understand why we stay the course with something that's clearly not fucking working. And now you're telling us that the next world title bout is going to be Mox and Cope. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. You got Osprey, Takeshita, Fletcher, and Kenny O'Mega. But all of them in one feud that is non-title. And compare it like some of the best wrestlers in the fucking world, the best wrestler ever, in my opinion.
Hey,
and nothing.
Absolutely. Let's keep moving. Harley and Mercedes. I think it's entertaining. I wasn't a fan of Harley getting that match. I would much rather like somebody who has been like grinding. Or like, I'm not saying she hasn't been grinding. Harley works really hard. But I think like working hard should not just push you to the front of the line. There are some people who are legitimately great on this roster who have not touched gold. Or they got short matches. And I'm talking about Queen Aminata. Like y'all, come on.
But I will say, I am more okay with it because this is not a pay-per-view.
Absolutely. I agree.
Had this been a pay-per-view like I initially thought, I think I would have been like, I would have felt some type of way, but I'm chilling.
I agree. Moving on, and also Mercedes 4 belts is fun. Mercedes 4 belts is a lot of fun. Hangman crashed out in front of everybody backstage, bro. That's so funny, man. His brain be so messed up when somebody says Swerve. He said, I had a moment of weakness. Don't mention again. Don't talk about it. I said, oh my God.
Wait. But then he said, you understand? Yeah, I do. Matter of fact.
I get it. I said, I get it. Get off the floor. Get off the floor, both of them. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Since this feud dissolved, they just talk about our silos about each other all the time.
We all have an ex like that.
Girl, just call him.
Don't.
Call him, not you. Not you. Not you. No, do not call that.
No, I need a weapon.
No. Oh. Okay. Then we had the tag match. Hounds of Hell is so much better than what.
I hate the name though. I know I'm in the minority. I hate the name.
I understand. But yeah, but the Hounds of Hell is so much better than what House of Black was. That was one of the best.
I loved this match.
Yes, and that was a proof that the in-ring standard of Dynamite had fallen. And we need to be honest about it. There was a time when you could be guaranteed at least 2 4-star matches every week. That we have not been living in those times. This week was a return to those times.
And can I say, I think I've said it time and time again, the presence of one Kenny Omega immediately shoots up all of those standards. The bar gets raised, baby. The goat's back home.
Yes. I think Joe being back and working with Hook is awesome.
I loved that segment. That was maybe my favorite part of the whole night.
Where is your daddy? Hangman MJF.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
I need 10 seconds to talk about that tag match real quick. Can I just get to Keshta? Sent out a tweet earlier today that was like, I'm a top. Swear, like come on, don't say stuff. I'm trying to be more normal about my online digital presence. You don't say stuff like that. It really fucks me up bad. I need him in a way that is insulting to
feminism.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. For the rest of it, we really have to speed through. So
yeah.
5. Okay.
Lyric hates us.
10-word answers. 10-word answers. Okay. The MJF Dustin Rhodes segment.
Oh my God, move the fuck on.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I think that I tweeted this, but the Hangman MJF stuff is either going to be generational or it's going to make me quit wrestling.
I don't want to see it. That's my controversial take.
Next we had Toni versus Queen Aminata. Hey,
Toni Storm, your character work is, you and Hangman are in a world of your own, and I love to see it.
Great match. Cold bowl of grits. God damn. Wow. Just wow.
Extensions everywhere.
It reminded me of old school Sasha Charlotte matches. Just the way that they were just been like hitting each other with it. Gotta respect it.
But it added to the drama. I loved it.
Yes. All right. Swerve versus Ricochet.
Ricochet, this is what we've been waiting on you for, Baldy Locks.
We know home too, pussy.
This was what we were waiting on. All right. He came to AEW, and I think everyone had these expectations for him and the kinds of matches that he would be having. And I think it took a little while to get to where he is. This was absolutely athletic freak for freak. That one sequence in the middle of the match, it was just, I was like, hold on. And when was the last time you saw people that felt so evenly matched in that respect? Loved it. You still ain't got no fucking hair.
Yes, the ball chants are great. Yes, I love flippy shit, but ultra violent flippy shit. I love seeing
That's my favorite.
Two former juniors go at it as heavyweights. That was absolutely awesome. And I think Ricochet walking off with the Jimmy Rave robe was chef's kiss. But yes, I have to go.
This is for 482 days.
You're sick.
Little Japanese, baby.
Where can people find you? I promise you, y'all, next week and the weeks after will be longer. I just have to do an interview after this. I can't wait to share it. Go ahead.
What was the question?
Yeah, where can people find you?
At Titty Don't Miss on Twitter. But more importantly, at Black Girl Wrestling on Twitter and on TikTok. Lyric.
You can find me at Lyric Wrestling and at Lyric Swinton on YouTube. And that's where you all are watching. So yeah. But thank you for watching the return of the Dynamite Book Reloaded. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.